sorry. I thought my father might be here.
Oh, hello, Chris. I think he's still at the hospital, isn't he?
Oh, probably, yes.
Feeling a bit lonely, are you?
Oh, there's not much to do.
With your mum away, I suppose.
Well, those nice roses.
Yeah. Thought they'd cheer the place up a bit, even if Mrs. Richardson don't get home tonight.
It's awful about Sandy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was very sorry.
No sorrier than I am. Oh, I could cry when I think about him, poor lad. But don't do to look on the black side. Got to keep hoping.
Well, that's what Dad says.
Yes, that's the only way. Well, sit down if you're stopping a bit.
Thanks, Mrs. Turtle.
Had anything to eat?
Well, not since breakfast. I was going to cook some lunch, but, well, I couldn't be bothered.
You get that way when you're on your own. Well, I'll see if there's a bit of something in the kitchen for you when I've finished these flowers.
Oh, great.
Hey, who's looking after that house of yours while your mother's away? And with your dad caught up with all that business then?
Well, nobody.
Nobody?
Well, unless you count me, of course. Still, I suppose we'll have to get somebody in once Uncle Timothy comes to stay with us.
Yeah.
OK, Sheila, I'll take over now if you want to get back to the salon.
Thanks.
Well, don't look so happy about it.
Well, no one's exactly cheerful today, are they?
No, that's true. Oh, poor old Sandy. I felt awful, you know, walking in, grinning all over our silly faces. It's terrible.
Well, you went to know, were you?
I could have sunk through the floor when Mrs. Hope told us.
Well, perhaps it's not as bad as everybody says it is. Maybe it's just concussion or something.
Well, that's bad enough.
Yeah, but... Oh, I'd better be in next week, laughing all over his face at the way we've been carrying on.
It'd be just like him.
I'm glad you and Vince are back. I've missed you. Things haven't been exactly bright at home.
Look, Sheila, why don't you come back with me to the cottage for the evening? Because Vince is working here, so we'll have a place to ourselves. We can have a natter. I can show you what we brought back from Spain.
Oh, tall, dark, handsome bullfighter, I hope.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
Yeah, I'd like to, Di. Thanks a lot. Dad can have some fish and chips.
OK. I'll pick up Nicky on the way home, then we can go straight.
Tell me, did you buy any new clothes out there?
Not really, no. We bought Vince a pair of white shoes, you know, but... Oh, the clothes are fantastic, you know, suede coats and lovely leather handbags and things like that.
I'll take it. It's probably my client explaining why she's 2 hours late for her shampoo and set. Hello, Crossroads Motel. No, I'm afraid he isn't. Well, I couldn't say. Could you hold on a minute? It's for Mr. Hunter. He's the overseas operator.
Oh?
Hello? Well, I'm afraid I can't tell you when he'll be back. Yeah, well, could I take a message? Right, I'll hold on. It's his wife phoning from Switzerland.
What's she doing there?
Oh, well, she had to go over there in a hurry. Her father died. Hello? Hello, Mrs. Hunter. This is Sheila Harvey here. Yes, I know. Well, there's been some trouble, I'm afraid. No, his uncle. Well, there's been an accident. No, he's all right. But well, Mr. Hunter's been spending rather a lot of time at the hospital. I expect that's why you haven't been able to get him at Lake House. Oh, Chris is fine. He's here, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I just saw him in the drive, riding up on his bike, yeah. All right. All right, I'll tell him. He's got your number, has he? Yes, I'll tell him. Goodbye. She's worried because he promised to phone her and didn't.
Well, I wouldn't have thought she cared one way or the other.
Well, she wants Chris to ring her. Now, don't let me forget the message.
Hello.
Do you know they used a helicopter to lower the top on there?
Yeah, I remember.
It's a beautiful cathedral, isn't it?
It is. You know, it's funny, of all the tourists I've directed here, this is the first time I've seen it myself.
Thought you were guarding the motel.
No, there's not much doing there. I thought I'd come back and see how you and Meg were getting on. Is there any change in Sandy?
I keep imagining what it'd be like if he died without ever coming round. It'd be a blessing in a way.
Don't think like that, Jim.
I'm sorry.
You ready to go back?
Yes, let's go.
Yes. I see you've met Amy's self-imposed restrictions.
Well, the less she has to moan about, the better.
Well, don't be too optimistic. She'll find something. She wouldn't be Amy if she didn't.
You're very good to her, you know. I mean, she's a very difficult woman.
Well, we're good to her because, in her own peculiar way, she's very good to us.
Yes, well...
Come in.
Am I intruding?
No, of course not.
I was speaking to Chris earlier. There's nobody to look after Lake House, is there?
No. I thought I'd send someone over from here once or twice a week.
Yes, well, I thought it'd be a good idea if I moved into there for a while, especially with Mr. Timothy Hunter moving in.
Well, what do you think?
Sounds reasonable. It won't be difficult for me to reorganise my plans to make way for Mrs. Turtle's absence.
I bet it won't.
Well, it's very nice of you, Amy, and I'm sure Mr. Hunter will be very grateful.
People ain't always grateful, you know. Still, I don't care whether he is or whether he ain't. All I want to do is get away from this place.
Thank you very much.
Oh, pleasure. Perhaps you'd notify all concerned that in future I'm at Lake House.
Hello. Can't seem to keep him away.
Well, there are no problems at the motel, so I thought I'd come back.
There's no difference.
Yeah, I asked you. So I thought I'd see if Uncle Timothy had changed his mind about going to Lake House.
Well, I'm sure when he's thought about it, he'll be delighted.
There are a lot of people asking after Sandy, Meg. Want to visit him when they can.
There's no point in them coming. But Liz should be here.
Great, Mrs. Hunter.
Thank you very much. Excuse me.
You haven't told her about Liz.
Well, how can I?
No, but if she refuses to come back here, your mother should know, Jill.
Hello, Di. Vera says, could you type these up when you've got a moment?
Yep. Okay.
Right.
I'll be in the sitting room if anybody wants me.
Oh, yes. All right. Thank you, Diane. Oh,
Hello, Tish.
hello. How is he?
Well, there's no change. Look, I'd better go and see Vera.
How's Meg?
What's all that?
Oh, these are the plans for the new decoration in there. They said they could start next week if you give them the go-ahead.
Yeah. But we really need Meg on this. But at the moment, she just doesn't want to know. Look, let's go ahead and make a decision, hmm? No point in worrying her about it now.
Diane, would you do me a favour?
Yes, certainly, if I can.
I've had to rearrange my roster and you can hardly read it now.
I see. So you want me to type it out for you?
If you wouldn't mind. I like my work to look neat, but if I have to sit down and draw it all up again, everything will get behind.
Yeah. And we mustn't let that happen, must we?
Some people have the gift of messing everybody up.
Yes. Well, can I have it then?
Yeah, if you just type the names, duties and hours, and I'll write in the lines in ink.
I see. Fine. Well, what I want to know is why do you have to change it all?
Well, Amy Turtle has decided to transfer her duties to Lake House.
Oh, that's good old Amy. She likes to be helpful. She tries to deny it, but that's what she likes to be.
Yes, well, I like to do the best for everybody.
Yes.
And this is the time when we should all be pulling in the same direction, not leaving the sinking ship.
Like some people, you mean?
All I know is that Sandy helped me to get this job. And I think I should justify his trust. Extra burdens or no extra burdens.
But I thought you were talking about Amy.
I'm talking about everybody. And thank you for your help.
Is there anything else you'd like to see, Amy?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'll put the kettle on then.
Oh, that's a nice idea, Chris.
It's a nice view of the lake, isn't it, Amy?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm going to like being here.
Well, it'll be a bit of company for me too. I used to like being on my own, but you can have too much of it. Still, I suppose that'll all change once Uncle Timothy arrives.
Yes.
You don't mind him being here, do you?
Why, do you think it'd put me off?
Yes, I did.
Well, I don't see why it should. Oh, I know he's a bit of a rotter and all that, but there's something nice about him, like a child.
Well, yes, that's true.
He could do with a few good meals, home cooking, I mean. Some people need looking after, and he's one of them.
You haven't got your eye on him, have you, Amy?
Don't you must be kidding. I ain't got my eye on anybody. The way things are going on, I don't think I ever shall.
Well, you never know.
Oh, yes, I do, young man, and don't you start any matchmaking, else I'll get a clout of ear hole.
Don't worry, Amy. I believe in people making their own moves.
Oh, good for you. Now, as soon as we've had that cup of tea, I think I'll clean out that spare room. Nice and clean for your Uncle Timothy to come
I'll give
in.
you a hand.
Yes, OK, then.
Nurse, just one more thing. If you're ready by 7:30, I'll take you out to dinner.
OK. Bill, try and cheer up, will you? Do you know she's hardly moved out of the ward since her boy came in here? We just don't seem to be able to get through to her.
OK. See you tonight.
Mrs. Richardson. What is it?
You know it's a very pleasant day outside.
Is it?
And as we're going to be with Sandy for the next half hour or so, I thought you might like a stroll around the grounds.
Well, no, thank you. I'll just wait out there.
A quiet walk in the fresh air can work wonders sometimes.
For him? I'm sorry. Yes, perhaps you're right. I'll go and get tidied up and I'll go for a walk.
Good. And don't give up hope.
Crossroads Motel, good evening. Tomorrow night, just a moment. No, I'm afraid we can't. Well, perhaps you could try Fairlawns. Not at all. Goodbye. Hello, Vince. Ted.
Hello, Mrs. Oak.
I was just saying, I think he got that tan out of a bottle.
Do you mind? Genuine produce of Spain, that is.
Well, I think men look much more handsome when they're slightly tanned.
Slightly tanned. More deep grill, I'd say.
Look, would you like to be my first customer, Captain Hope?
Whiskey. Tish?
Sherry, please, Vince.
Right, well, let's get it back into practice then.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi, Vince.
Hello, love. Hello, Sheila.
You had a good time, then?
Yes, you know, apart from a touch of the old collywobbles.
Listen, Sheila's coming back with me for the evening.
Oh, that's nice, love. I'll tell you what, I'll get back as soon as I can after I've shut the bar, OK?
OK. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
May see you later, then.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go and sit at a table, shall we?
Yes.
Well, here's to us.
Here's to us. How's Constance?
Very quiet. It'll be strange being on my own. You know, one thing about Constance, you always knew she was there. And when she wasn't, you felt she was.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
It was what you wanted, wasn't it, to be on your own?
Oh, yes, of course. It's just as if I'm on a raft.
You losing confidence?
Let's say I found a new perspective.
Is that the same thing?
No. But it is a sobering thought. You see, with all her faults, Constance does know the business.
And you don't?
Some. But there's much more I don't know. I'm beginning to realise that, and that's why...
You feel you're out on a raft?
Yes. And I've still got to raise the money to buy her out.
I've been racking my brains.
And me. She won't wait for long, you know. She's not the kind. Anyway, she'll want to make the money work for her. I hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew. There must be someone with some money to invest. I wonder... That little chap who came to see me a while ago, he seemed very interested in the business in the shop. Gave me his card. What was his name? Gilbert, Sid Gilbert.
Sid Gilbert? Well, that was the little crook who caused all that trouble with Wilf Harvey's boat. You can forget that little spiv for a start.
Oh, great.
Liz.
Hello, Mrs. Richardson. They said I'd find you here. How is he?
There's no change. Liz, what's the matter?
It's that place.
The hospital?
Yes.
It's only natural you'll be upset.
It isn't natural. Not the way I am.
What do you mean?
I came here to tell you and not to try to hide away from it. I can't stand being near people who are ill. I mean, some people don't like heights and other people. Well, there are all sorts of things. Don't you understand? When I was little, my mother and father.
So you only came here to see me?
Yes. I can't go back in there, Mrs. Richardson. I can't. I've been like it all my life. I'm sorry.
I see. I better be getting back.
Mrs. Richardson?
Yes.
Nothing.